Hello and welcome to the MAC weather page for this Tuesday, December 8th. You can see temperatures in the mid-30s across much of the area under a blanket of clouds and fog, especially across southeast lower Michigan. Note the 1/100th of an inch of rain in Jasper since midnight. That's much like what many areas had yesterday with heavy fog and a little bit of mist in there, just enough to tip the rain gauge a little bit. But again, a pretty mild period. We're going to have more in the way of south winds developing. That's going to help mix out the fog quicker today than it has in the previous days. Thus, I think we'll see temperatures climbing into the 40s today, so it'll feel a lot nicer. Still lots of clouds around, though. And then if we look at the low-level wind flow across the U.S., you can see there are no northerly components all the way from the Great Lakes to the Pacific. And you can see mainly zonal or southerly flow. That's going to cause our temperatures to increase as we continue through the week. In fact, by Thursday, I think we'll be in the 50s, and that'll continue right in through the weekend with the possibility on Saturday we could approach record highs of around 60 degrees, which here in Breckenridge was set in 1949, but we could break that record. If we look at the forecast map for this morning, you can see high pressure across the Tennessee Valley. That's going to begin to shift our winds out of the south. That'll help mix out the fog and warm us up a bit. And if we look at the map for tomorrow morning, this will be our next best chance of a little bit of light rain as a weak system coming into high pressure will weaken, but it'll be enough, I think, to create likely rain showers across northern Michigan and then the eastern UP, with lesser amounts as you head to the south. I think precipitation amounts will be well under 1/10 of an inch, probably just a few hundredths if we get any at all. But that system will move out. A strong warm front comes through Thursday, and again, that's going to bring the warmer temperatures in right on through the weekend. And our big storm for the weekend still on schedule. In fact, it shows on the GFS a 990 millibar low, stronger on the European, slowly moving off to the north. It's going to bring us a good, probably at least a 36-hour, maybe 48-hour period of moderate to heavy rain. And this depiction here is for late Saturday night and Sunday morning. We could have overnight temperatures in the 50s with rain, possibly heavy at times, across much of the peninsula. And you can see temperatures in this shade here is around 30 degrees above normal. So normal lows in the 20s will be in the 50s here for Sunday morning. So very, very warm, wet storm coming up. You can see some of the precipitation from the GFS showing around a ½ inch to an inch across southeast lower Michigan, over an inch from around Saginaw to Kalamazoo to the northwest. But if we look at, and that's very similar also to the Japanese model. If we look at the Canadian model, it actually has a heavier rain shifted a little bit farther to the southeast. And it is to be noted that the European has all of the MAC area under some very heavy rains, around 1½ to as much as 3 inches in some areas. And we can't show that map, but we can show you the printout that it spits out for many of the different locations. You can see some very significant rain if the GFS is correct. Thanks for stopping by and have a great day, and 73s to all.